So greetings, I am Brandon Riley. We are in the glass house. The glass house is made of pallets, like literally just pallets. I broke down pallets, researched them together, found some donated, some glass panes, got those, picked those up. Didn't cost me anything other than screws and the gas to go get the materials. Pretty dope, right? A year ago, I was challenged with, what do we do about 45, 47? And me, I'm just like, whatever the Lord says. That's how I move in life and love to pursue the move. Sometimes I don't move in that vein, just being honest, keeping it real, right? But my actual heart posture and desire is to move as the Lord leads. So he gave me Jeremiah 17. And what does it say? A lot of different things, right? So we talked a little bit about this verse down here, the heart being deceitful, wicked. But here's the verse, right? Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is, for he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. That's a whole bar in of itself, and I can tell you right much more about that, and probably will do in due season, in due time. But when you have a tree and it's planted by the rivers, it don't care if it's hot, if it's cold, whatever. It's got enough resources, got enough nutrients coming down from the river, right? Enough nutrients from the leaves that it sheds to produce fruit year round as often as it is called to produce fruit. We have a global reset coming on, right? If we just look at 100-year cycles, I'm not trying to be conspiracy theory, not trying to be spooky. Financial systems work on 20, 40, 80, and 100-year cycles. What does that mean? Last 100 years ago, there was a Great Depression. You probably heard about that in science. That happened in the 1930s. It's about to be 2030. I'm just leave that right there. Getting back into the word, right? So what should we do about that? The fountain of living waters. Imagine that. O Lord, the hope of Israel, and for all that forsake thee, thou shalt be ashamed, and they that depart from me shall be written in the earth, meaning buried. But they have forsaken the Lord, the fountain of living waters. My very first ministry was called Living Water Harvesters. Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for thou art my praise. Behold, they say unto me, where is the word of the Lord? Let it come now. As for me, I have not hastened from being a pastor to follow thee, neither have I desired the woeful day, but thou knowest that which cometh out of my lips was right before thee. Be not a terror unto me, thou art my hope in the evil day. Let them be confounded that persecute me, but let them not be confounded. But let not me be confounded. Let them be dismayed, but let not me be dismayed. Bring upon the evil day and destroy them with double destruction. Not single destruction. He said double destruction. But there's how the Lord responded. Thus said the Lord unto me, go and stand in the gate of the children of the people, whereby the kings of Judah come in, and by which they go out, and in all the gates of Jerusalem. And say unto them, hear ye the word of the Lord, ye kings of Judah, and all inhabitants of Jerusalem, that enter in by these gates. Thus saith the Lord, take heed to yourselves, and bear no burden on the Sabbath day, nor bring it in by the gates of Jerusalem, neither carry forth a burden out of your houses on the Sabbath day, neither do you any work, but hallow ye the Sabbath day, as I commanded your fathers. But they obeyed not, neither inclined their ear, but made their neck stiff, that they might not hear nor receive instruction. Meaning that they heard the word and they just rebelled against it and said, no, we ain't doing that. And it shall come to pass, if ye diligently hearken unto me, saith the Lord, to bring in no burden through the gates of the city on the Sabbath day, but hallow the Sabbath day, to do no work therein, then shall there enter into the gates of this city kings and princes sitting upon the throne of David, riding in chariots and on horses, they and their princes, the men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and this city shall remain forever. And they shall come from the cities of Judah, and from the places about Jerusalem, and from the land of Benjamin, and from the plain, and from the mountains, and from the south, bringing burnt offerings, bringing burnt offerings, and sacrifices, and meat offerings, and incense, bringing sacrifices of praise unto the house of the Lord. But if ye will not hearken unto me, to hallow the Sabbath day, and not bear a burden, even entering into at the gates of Jerusalem on the Sabbath day, then will I kindle a fire in the gates thereof. It shall devour the palaces of Jerusalem, and it shall not be quenched. Whole lot being read right there, and I want to take a moment to just debrief, just let that rest. The Lord showed them and gave them commandments that if ye hearken and hallow the Sabbath day, people will come to the city in droves, ready to give their burnt offerings, their tithes, all of the things that are due for a city. Now, I don't know if you know about economics, but when people come into a city, let's just say in modern day times, right? They need places to stay. They need food to eat. They need fuel for their chariots or for the horses or gas for their cars. Meaning economic activity will be developed just because you chose to obey and hearken unto the voice of the Lord and hallow the Sabbath day, which is a testament commandment and an everlasting thing he established in terms of being able to rest on the Sabbath. Longer story short, if you choose to obey and hearken unto the voice, even in this time season here, and hallow the Sabbath, just 24 hours out of your week. 24 hours out of your week. I can explain when the Sabbath, I believe the Sabbath is, and when I've been convicted what the Sabbath is, but just 24 hours out of your week. Just straight, not doing nothing. You will be like a tree planted by the waters. Peace.